Let's now get you the latest from Tamil Nadu, where the fight over Jaya's legacy has intensified within the AIADMK. There is a faction which wants dual leadership with both EPS and OPS leading charge, whereas the other faction wants only one person at the helm, that is EPS. However, AIADMK leader O. Selvam has backed the idea of dual leadership, whereas EPS's position is still unclear. Meanwhile, Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai has refused to talk over this issue, calling it an internal matter of the AIADMK.
பொதுக்குழுவில் நாங்கள் இணைந்து இப்படி ஒரு முடிவை எடுத்து விட்டோம் என்று சொன்னால் பொதுக்குழுவில் எந்த பிரச்சனை வருவதற்கு இடமில்லை. ஏற்கனவே இருக்கிற நடைமுறை தொடரட்டும். அதே இப்போ ஒரு கருத்தை நாங்கள் சொல்லியிருக்கோம். என்ன கருத்து சொல்லியிருக்காருன்னா அது உங்கள்கிட்ட நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளர் இணைப்பாளர் தேர்தல் முறைப்படி நடத்தப்பட்டு இந்த இரண்டு பேருமே இருக்கட்டும். ரெண்டு பேருக்கு நடந்த தேர்தலாக இருந்ததால் இருக்கட்டும். 14 பேர் கொண்ட ஒரு உயர்மட்ட குழு தலைவர் காலத்தில் உடனிருந்து கட்சியை உருவாக்கியவர்கள். மாண்புமிகு அம்மாவுடைய காலத்தில் அம்மாவுக்கு உறுதுணையாக இருந்து கட்சியை வளர்ப்பதற்கு உருவாக்கியவர்கள். 17 பேர் முழுக்க சீனியர்களாக போடப்பட்டு அவர்கள் எந்த ஒரு பிரச்சனையாக இருந்தாலும் அவர்கள் முடிவெண்ணி ஒட்டுமொத்த முடிவெண்ணி எங்களுக்கு தருகின்ற பட்சத்தில் அதை மட்டுமே நாங்கள் ஒப்புதல் அளிக்கக்கூடிய ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளராக இணை ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளராக இருக்க வேண்டும் என்ற அஜெண்டாவை சொல்லியிருக்கிறோம்.
Right, Dharini joining us for more on this from Chennai. Dharini, this tussle of leadership in the AIADMK has surfaced once again. What is the EPS's stand on this? Has he clarified his stand, and where is this tussle headed now?
Well, yesterday after O. Selvam held a press conference and told that he is in fact wanting dual leadership rather than a single leadership, EPS held a separate meeting with senior members of the party at his residence in Salem district of Tamil Nadu. So we are yet to know the outcomes of the meeting. So it is learned that several senior leaders of the AIADMK, including Saroja, former Minister Thangamani, MP Thangadurai, they were all part of that meeting. So we are yet to know the outcome of the meeting and what was discussed in that meeting. Meanwhile, OPS has yesterday made it very clear that he didn't even understand why this single leadership topic has come for discussion now, and he has told that if anyone is going to be given the position of General Secretary now, it will be like a betrayal to Jaya, because when Jaya was alive, she was the General Secretary of AIADMK, and as soon as her death, the AIADMK party reserved the post of General Secretary specifically for Jaya and told that no one else will be appointed or posted as General Secretary hereafter. They told that they are dedicating the post of General Secretary for Jaya. So in that backdrop only, two different positions, coordinator and joint coordinator, were created. So right now OPS is the coordinator and EPS is the joint coordinator. So OPS yesterday in the press conference has made it very clear that if the positions of coordinator and joint coordinator ought to be removed, and if someone is to be given the position of General Secretary again, if the position of General Secretary is to be revived again, it will be like a betrayal to Jayalalitha. So these are some very serious statements that we are hearing from OPS, and he is telling that he himself do not understand how this topic of single leadership came into discussion. So definitely there needs to be communication between EPS and OPS, because it's been 3 days since this issue cropped up, and for the past 3 days, EPS and OPS are only holding discussions separately at their respective residences. They never held a meeting together. So OPS, in fact, he told that he is ready to talk about this with EPS, but we are yet to hear from the EPS camp. So until this point in time, EPS hasn't come out and held a press conference, or he hasn't come out and spoken officially, publicly anything about this. So we are waiting for EPS to comment on it, to tell his stand in this issue, so that if we'll finally be able to ascertain if AIADMK is heading towards single leadership or not. So meanwhile, on the 23rd of June, there's going to be a General Council meeting of the party, and if any resolution is going to be passed about the single leadership, it's going to happen on that day. So we'll have to keep our eye on that day also.
All right, Dharini, we leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us with those details.